All right, what is going on, everyone? You know who it is. It's your boy Savar Matner, and I got the TV on already. You probably can see it in my glasses. I'm looking at the TV. The AFC Championship game's about to come on, so I'm gonna try my best not to hold you guys for too long here. I'm gonna try to make this live stream no more than about 45 minutes, no more than an hour. I was trying to come on at 1:30. I had some things that came up, so it kind of got postponed and everything like that. But I hope you all are having a great Sunday, and it's going to be a fun stream. Originally, this stream was going to be open mic, but since oh no, you're good, I'm glad you're joining the Discord. I really do appreciate it. If you guys noticed too, live streams. I don't know why OBS. Let me take my glasses off. It queued up two streams. So one of those streams are going to be deleted. So hopefully both of them not playing. But I'm already in the studio trying to get one deleted. I'm good, G Money man. I hope you're doing good yourself. So anyway, listen. I'm gonna get right into this because there's a lot of fun things that we need to get to and discuss. The first piece of information is this. Matter of fact, let me set the stage. We're gonna talk about Greg Doucette here in a minute. John Bravo. I mean, he pretty much obliterated fucking goddamn Greg Doucette. Yes, the WWE last night. I don't think it's gonna be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins is hurt. If I'm a betting man, I got a feeling Seth Rollins is gonna probably vacate the title, and Cody Rhodes is gonna probably get that title at Elimination Chamber, or Cody Rhodes is gonna cash in. Unless Seth Rollins holds that title. If the Rock is coming back to challenge, hold on right quick. Got a little problem here. Let me see something here. Make sure that I am indeed live. Something is going on. Let me go back here. I'm looking at my different screen. I know I'm live, but I'm looking at my my other screen over here. Let me see something here. For some reason, YouTube is being a little janky over here. Let's see. What's up, Scholar? That's weird. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Vince McMahon and everything. I'm trying to see what the fuck. Cause see, I can't see anything over here. Let me log out of YouTube. I just updated YouTube. I know you guys can see me. I know I'm live, but I'm trying to see it over here on my monitor. For some reason, there we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I can see all y'all messages and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Seth Rollins, if he's indeed hurt, Cody won the Royal Rumble. Now, of course, if Cody goes against Roman, by all right, he should win. But since The Rock came back and talked about the head of the table, now he is like the executive vice president of the WWE and the UFC shit, the merger with the TKO conglomerate now. So I'm hoping it's Rollins versus Punk. But I want to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Now, since he is like the big man in charge now, The Rock, he is sitting at the head of the table. And that's probably what he meant now that we look back on it. I said this in a video here yesterday. But if it's Cody versus Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes better win that belt. And I did say earlier, midway through last year, that Cody should win the World Heavyweight Championship and then go challenge Roman for winner takes all. But of course, they didn't want to do that. And so I figured that Cody was going to go out to Seth Rollins because of the belt that Seth has is the original WWE, the original NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt. The same belt that Dusty Rhodes won 3 different times on 3 separate occasions. 2 from the King Hardy race and 1 from Ric Flair, right? So that belt makes the most sense for him to go after. But since the hype was so much for him going against Roman from last year, that makes sense. But now The Rock done threw his spiel in there. We don't know if he's going to fight Roman now or if he was just using the head of the table to just let us know that he's... Let me cut my TV off. That's glare. Just to let us know that he's now the big head honcho with the UFC, WWE, merger and all that shit. Rollins versus Punk will be epic, but with Rollins being hurt, remains to be seen. But I'll talk more about that later on this week. As you know, I watched the Royal Rumble last night, so I'm gonna talk about that later this week. Let's talk about Vince McMahon, Greg Doucette, and I got some other things I want to react to before I get sidetracked because I want to catch at least the first quarter of the game. So Vince McMahon, for all of you that know, the step down, he done officially retired for like the second time in less than a year because of sexual assault allegations, you can say. We all have kinky sides, okay? We all get a little funky in the bed sometimes, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with licking booty and doing certain things, right? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all, okay? Here's the thing. Take my watch off real quick because it's bothering me, itching a little bit. I did a lot of wrist movements, so itching a little bit. Here's the thing about the Vince McMahon thing. And I said it in the video, but I have the text messages. I gotta thank the adjudicator, Jamie, in my Discord for uploading some of the shit. Listen, there are just some things you shouldn't text. There are just some things you just shouldn't do, right? So let us get to this shit here. Exhibit A. All right. Before we get to the Greg Doucette, John Bravo, that shit was epic. Following the threesome back on May 11, 2020, Vince McMahon sent an explicit message to Miss Grant that further detailed his fantasies of seeing her engage in sexual relations. Listen, I love it. That's you, Jen. You just can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's gonna be so bad that when you demand to be fucked twice a day, and not just in a three-way, why not let others see the beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come? I'm trying to sound like Vince McMahon. They'll go out of their minds. Then I'll find more friends and we'll tie you up so you're helpless. I'll direct them to have their way any way they want. Who can make you scream? He meant scream, but he wrote scream the loudest. Maybe I'll line them up and have them squirt in your mouth, your pussy, and all over your tits. And ass, all at the same time. You'll be covered in cum, and we'll make you eat it all and taste everybody's cum. Vince is just a sick motherfucker. I'm sorry, this shit's hilarious. The next morning, you'll be a little sore, but you're still going to want it. After that, fucking over and over, and then it keeps going. Now, this is Vince McMahon. I want you guys to understand something. This is Vince. After the threesome began, Vince McMahon became more sadistic in his fantasies. Focus on controls such as choking, sensory deprivation, pain, humiliation, and group scenarios in which Miss Grant was to be physically overwhelmed and subservient. You need your panties ripped off and 3 big black dicks in all 3 holes at the same time. We know Vince like BBCs. Way up your pussy and way up your ass, as far as they will go, but even further. And the thicket cock goes down your throat, so it makes you gag and convulse as those big black cocks pound away. It feels like from the start you're being assaulted, but it's just made you come non-stop. Oh no, I can hear Vince saying this shit. Just one continuous constant orgasm, and just before you pass out, those big black dicks squirt their loads of cum inside you. As you lay on your stomach, the cum is coming out all your holes. I'll turn you over and jack off all over you. Because I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Oh, God. Now, listen. This woman went along with all this shit. Okay? Yeah, I mean, it goes on and on and on. Passing the phone around and shit. Like, this goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay? I'm gonna be blunt because there's one more incriminating text messages here after this. Okay? And I'm not gonna keep trying to sound like Vince because that is just tiring. But I will say this. Vince McMahon, you have some very wicked fantasies. Fallopius body. You're using them big ass words that I can half-ass pronounce because they're just so big and you rarely pronounce those words. Valacious, voluptuous body. But what I find disturbing about all this, and once again, there's nothing wrong with being a little freaky, a little kinky. What I find disturbing in all of this, and I said this here a while back. A lot of this stuff that's coming out now with a lot of people, they are billionaires. They are being sued for harassment and sexual assault and all this shit. A lot of that got to do with the Me Too movement. And I'm going to be honest with you. The Me Too movement fucked it up for a lot of guys. You want to know why a lot of guys is fucking trannies? Because the next clip I show, the woman texts back to Vince after Vince had set up a fuck date with one John Laurinaitis. She agreed to go fuck. She had a problem with she getting that money, but then when the money stopped coming in, this when all the shit come out. Look at E. Jean Carroll. Just ask Donald Trump how that went for him. All 83 million fucking times. Plus the 14 million before. 1 second, guys. So anyway, you look at all of that, okay? I'm not saying that some guys didn't meant to be, locked up. The guys that were going around just sadistically raping women, the guys that were going around just straight up drugging women and kidnapping them, one R. Kelly, one Harvey Weinstein, and then, of course, Jeffrey Epstein, he killed himself. Bill Cosby, of course, was accused of back in the 70s and 60s of doping women with Jello and pudding. But the point I'm trying to make is, ever since Me Too came out, if you have some substantial wealth, you better keep every fucking log of text messaging and consensual consents forms. Because if you are a married man and you're going around fucking around like Vince was, and Vince been doing it for years, just ask Bill Clinton, people in power does that shit, right? You run a high risk now of being sued. And then a lot of guys now don't want to talk to women because, if you approach them like men usually approach women, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, exchange numbers. You go talking and you have a sexual conversation and they figure you got some type of money. You can end up possibly being sued for, rape. Now, this shit happened back in 2020. It is 2024. What the fuck? So I'm not even really mad at Vince. He just got some fetishes. Now this one right here is the encrypted one. Check this out. February 5th, 2021, Vince McMahon sent Miss Grant establish a schedule for when other men, including physical therapists and John Laurinaitis, could have sex with Miss Grant, which Miss Grant accepted his rebluff. Okay, this is Vince at the top, baby. He's not the only one. Blank called me this afternoon begging to eat you and fuck you with his nice and hard dick. God, Vince, you like talking about slongs. And this is Miss Grant. Give me another week, baby, and I'll be ready. I'm feeling more like myself. It's not great, but it's getting better. Tell him soon. You see what I'm saying? So you didn't have a problem doing all this shit when it was for fucking money. I already told him, baby, by the way, Johnny wants Tuesdays, but not coming this one and the occasional Saturday, but maybe I can shift it to Thursday nights. Johnny will like all of the above. John Laura Nice want to eat her out and fuck her. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You see where I'm going with this? And like I said, it's a lot of people. I mean, P. Diddy may be a weird case, but I mean, you have a lot of people. Jamie Foxx and a lot of celebrities. Van Diesel, that women are coming after apparently 20, 30 years of shit that they did years ago. Because of the Me Too movement. Me Too to empower women to pretty much try to sue men for money over some sexual acts that they agreed to do originally. And a lot of people wonder why men sign NDAs now. It's to protect their ass a lot of times. A lot of women wonder why men don't want to engage with them no more. This is why. Because most women nowadays are looking for a quick payout too. So men, and I don't give a fuck how hard it was. If I wasn't married, I wouldn't give a fuck how hard it was to try to talk to a legitimate woman. I'm not gonna go play with some sticks. I'm sorry. I love actual women. But I know the risk is high, you know, if you have some type of money in your pocket. And if the relationship ends or they stop getting some money, and there's some men that's doing the same thing, screwing over women and then trying to say that they were raped by women, then, you know, it's a dirty game. So Vince stepped down. He retired because of this. We know Vince been a whore all his life since the 90s. You know, so him stepping down from the WWE and all this, and what was that, Slim Jim putting ads back up or some shit, whatever had, I think it was an ad or put, I think it was Slim Jim. It's just crazy. It's crazy, but whatever. I wish Vince McMahon well, and you know, I'm anxious to see how this is gonna turn out in court, because I mean, she went along with the fucking. She's suing for the other $2 million because she got $1 million and Vince didn't pay her the other $3 million that he's promised. So I think she's suing for $2 million, maybe even more. But I mean, it's not sexual assault. This is consensual sex. I mean, I understand he pooped it on her head and all this shit, but I mean, come on. She agreed with it. If she didn't like it, she said, "No, my dignity's intact, and I'm gonna keep my job, or I'll leave my job," and blah blah blah. Walked out the organization. Money will make you do a lot of crazy shit. I'm just saying. So anyway, enough about Vince McMahon.
To do this and risk his career.
Listen, this is John Bravo. Y'all guys go check out John. I'm going to link his channel once I get done uploading live stream in the description below to go check out this video here. I'm not going to watch all of it because I want you to go see it. There's a part in here. I'm going to fast forward to it now. And I'm going to lay the background here. Like I said, I don't want to use all this footage. I want you to watch some of this with me. All right. It's funny as fuck. All right. And once again, John has a way, all right, of roasting people without roasting people, if that makes sense. He has that knack. He's an actual producer. He's very good at what he does. And, you know, it was a funny thing. Let me set the background here. Greg Doucette, for those that don't know, was hemmed up last year before last, with testosterone scandal, right? He was trying to push Turk like it was cocaine, pretty much. And so, there from more place, more dates was selling the stuff. A lot of YouTube influencers and fitness, they were selling it, trying to make a quick buck. And then some independent labs started going after those supplements to test them. Well, Greg was the biggest pusher in all his videos about Turk this, Turk that, blah, 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 blah. So when his shit came out, it had minuscule levels of Turk. Vegan Gains, and y'all know how I feel about Vegan Gains. Vegan Gains torched his ass. And not just that, Vegan Gains caught him in a lie. And John Bravo pointed, I didn't even know. When I watched Greg's original video about this, I didn't even catch the condescending lie. He got caught up in a lie. And John's going to explain it in a second. And I want you guys to go watch John very without that. Greg came back with Turk Builder, and it's supposed to be better than the last batch of Turk, which he dubbed that Ecti Builder, right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Protein supplements, creatine supplements, maybe some beta alanine supplements, depending on how high your volume is in your workouts, right? BCAAs don't really do anything unless you do a lot of sweating, you do a lot of intense cardio, something like that. Then BCAAs is to get them in is good. But those are mainly the only supplements when you're training and trying to build physique and stay in a fit form is what's going to help you. All right. Weight loss suppressing stuff and appetite suppressing like No Mobility, Alan Roberts and that crew that does that shit over there with Ambrosia, right? That is good. It blunts your appetite. It also helps with blood sugar regulation. That shit is proven tried and true. Okay, but any other thing besides maybe a multivitamin, beetroot, things we know that you can take, like vitamin C, vitamin D, B12, stuff like that. Any other shit like Turk, Ecti Builder, all this other shit is just bullshit. I'm just going to call it like it is. It's just bullshit. All right, it ain't going to do shit. You're better off just eating a wholesome diet of all 5 food groups and stay active and doing some moderate training, weight training and some cardio training to yield better results. All right. Caffeine is another supplement that we know is tried and true. It works. So without that, let me go ahead and get with John's video so you can laugh real quick, because like I say, this Turk shit is just hilarious.
He would be willing to do this and risk his career after what happened last time.
Well, we have the labs to prove it, and it's not just FDA standards, it's above and beyond.
And if you take a look at the label, you notice it says 5% testosterone.
I can understand, Greg, if it was like 30% in there. 5% isn't shit. And look how many capsules you have to take. So let's just do basic math. If you take 3 capsules, which is probably the recommended dosage, right? That's probably the full 5% of the Turk. And that's all for a selling product. Just so you go back and get it. Right there, Turk, 15 milligrams. You get 30 in 2 capsules. And if I'm a betting man, 45, because it goes up by 15 milligrams per capsule. Okay? That's about 5% of the ingredient that's in there. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure Greg wants you to take 3 capsules. You get about 13 servings and 3 capsules. That's, you can go back and buy some more. That's your full 5%. That's your full serving size. So if I was to take 1 capsule, I'm getting what? 1.25%? Maybe 1.3% of Turk? 1.35%? 1.35 times 3 is pretty goddamn close to about 5%. Basic fucking math. So, I mean, it's hardly nothing in there. It's not enough to really to offset anything or to make you feel stronger or do anything. That's what we call the placebo effect. Just saying. Your biggest mosquito is just saying. Who, Greg?
In reality, how much effect is that really going to have on a person?
Zero.
Is it really going to do that much?
Zero.
In just 5%?
And we're willing to allow any...
Look at this. So, Greg claimed he had it tested. Now, we all know we can get shit tested. And we can, skew the results, right? Testosterone, ecdysterone. That's the last batch of shit he dubbed the Ecti Builder because it had more ecdysterone than Turk. Now, Turk and Ecti is about the same. Okay? But that's not enough to see any big improvements at all. A zero. I'm just saying. Just saying, Greg.
one to test it. And so I can say with 100% certainty that we do in fact have turkey.
Yeah, look at them veins. And goddamn, you need to buy my Turk Builder because goddamn other subs ain't selling. And I gotta bring this shit back. Blah, 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 blah.
Testosterone, that we've tested other supplement companies.
Look.
They don't in fact have testosterone.
Look. Now notice what you just said. They tested other companies' testosterone supplements, right? And there wasn't nothing in there. So how come you didn't name those companies? Because the last company's shit that was tested, when your shit was tested and other people's shit was tested, the company that did it, they named those other companies as well. And some of those companies had just a little bit more Turk in theirs than you. But if you actually went around and tested all those companies, Why didn't you bring them out? You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Why didn't you say the names? See, you want us to believe you. That is what we call narcissistic behavior, Greg. Narcissistic behavior.
And so if you actually want testosterone in the real world, for real,
1% per cap. Because, like I said, I guarantee the recommended serving size is 3 capsules. 3 for a 5% increase in testosterone. That isn't shit. I gotta take 3 capsules, and then in probably 2 weeks, I'm back spending 50 fucking bucks for another bottle of Turk. If I take just one, it's like creatine. There's a loading phase of about 5 days. If I take 1 scoop for 5 days, well, for about 10 days, 1 scoop of 5 milligrams of creatine for about 10 days, I'll be fully loaded. That means my muscles and the muscle skeleton would absorb all the creatine, and the muscles and the water and glycogen would have filled me out. I've been full. I've been loaded. Or I can do it in a week by doubling the scoops and taking 2 scoops a day. In some cases, up to 4 scoops, depending on the brand of the creatine, just to be fully loaded and saturated in a week. And that's just to get me to go back to buy more creatine. It's all a selling gimmick. But creatine actually works. That's the crazy thing. We know it works.
Turk Builder, the only one I can recommend.
Now, you know where he says
This is the part I want you guys to watch, and then we're gonna do some reactions, some other shit. Because once again, John roasted him in a way that wasn't disrespectful, but funny as shit.
got the testosterone from? He's claiming that it's very rare. It's very hard to find. He searched the entire globe.
And once again, I'm not gonna watch all this video, just this main little area here. You guys gotta go watch this video. It is fucking hilarious as fuck.
Every country ever in the entire world to find this stuff. It's rarer than a gem, right? The rarest gem, it's rarer than that.
But unfortunately, it is extremely difficult to get.
So testosterone is extremely hard to get, but yet other companies is selling testosterone. I've been selling it for years. Turk, listen, this isn't the first time that Turk testosterone has been around. It came out. It's been around for years. So how is it so hard for you to actually go find testosterone when it's been around for years? Come on, man.
We searched the entire globe, going through country after country until we finally...
So you was going through country after country on an excavate, didn't record none of this shit. Because every time we see you, you're on the beach somewhere or you're at a resort. But you didn't record your hunt for actual testosterone. Then to bring the actual testosterone back and have it tested to prove it's testosterone. You just want to take your word for it. This is what we call, once again, narcissistic behavior.
actually found testosterone for real. Yeah, you're thinking, oh, snake oil salesman.
And you know where he found it?
This is my part right here, guys.
He's saying he found it in Uzbekistan.
Now listen, that's the Middle East. Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Iraq, Turkey, all those countries over there. All the stands, all right? They all in this big conglomerate in the Middle East, all right? I have been to the Middle East on more than one occasion because I'm a combat vet. And we got orders when we deployed to the Middle East, to Southwest Asia, those same countries, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, all them stands on there, Jordan, Turkey, all them countries was on our possible list of deployments. So he went to the Middle East, right? Right now, what's going on in the Middle East just to go get some Turk? Are you kidding me?
You guys know where Uzbekistan is. Do you remember the movie Borat? Where his enemies were that he called assholes?
Watch this real quick, guys.
I like sex. It's nice. This is my country of Kazakhstan. It locates between Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and assholes Uzbekistan. Whoa, Uzbekistan! Fuck you, motherfuckers!
That's where Uzbekistan is. And that's where Greg bought it. He bought it from those assholes.
Very hard to get. It's grown in, it's scan. I can't even.
Look, he can't even pronounce the fucking word. He can't even pronounce the fucking word. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. But listen.
Say it. It's
I want you guys to go watch this shit.
It's scan. It's scan. It's scan.
Uzbekistan. It's over in the Middle East. So how do you couldn't even find it on the map? You couldn't even find it on this globe. I got a little small globe right here. All you gotta do is go right here to the Middle East. Got Iran, Turkey, Uzbekistan. I found it just that quick. You can't really see it, but right there, Uzbekistan. It's in the Middle East. Right here. Uzbekistan. It's not that far away from Russia. It's not that far away from Turkey. It's just north of Iran, just north of Iraq. North of Afghanistan is Uzbekistan. All those fucking stands. You couldn't even find that motherfucker on the little globe, motherfucker.
I don't know where it is. It's not.
Nigga, you don't know where it is. Nigga, look, I just got my globe and found it. You don't know it's the Middle East. The Middle East. Come on.
Far away. It's thrown in nature. Insects, they pee on it, they poop on it, whatever they do, they release a chemical. It makes it work better than.
Look at his face. Look how red he is. I want you to buy my shit. Buy my shit. Buy it now. I need this shit. Buy my shit.
Ever before.
So now Greg believes that this testosterone is real. He feels that it's real. So he's selling it to people again. He's so stupid. He believes this shit. Now Greg put out this video.
Alright, I want you guys, I'm going to link John's video down in the description below after I get done uploading it and it cycles through. I'll make sure I link his video down below. You guys got to go watch that. Greg, listen. Listen, Greg. Listen to me, Greg. Let me turn this off real quick. Listen to me. Stop it. Get some help. Please. Now, I'm almost done, guys. I know the game is on. Now, last week or a couple of weeks ago, actually, but I found this video last week. If you've been living under a rock, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Last year in November, but I just found this video. It's on Law and Crime channel. Okay. Hulk Hogan's son got pulled over for a DWI. It was a bunch of groupies in the truck. Girlfriends, groupies, whatever. Hogan actually showed up to the scene. But listen. If you don't blow, you're going to take a ride in the state of Florida. In any state. It's best not to blow, you know, if you don't want to get caught. Now, they wasn't driving. They was riding, but they was intoxicated, inebriated, right? And the girl in the black shirt was making a very big commotion, yelling at the cops that arrested, you know, Hogan's son, all this shit. Cop got them all out and he said, I'm going to brutalize all you fucks. Check out what the chick says in the black shirt here.
I worked at, I'm sorry, I'm emotional. Yeah, I worked at men's prison. I think you guys made. And I can't blow that long.
Blow. You gotta blow harder.
I'm an ex-porn star. That's as hard as I can blow. Sorry.
Y'all heard what she said, right? Y'all heard what she said, right? Let me brag this back real quick. Watch what she says.
Sorry, that's as hard as I can blow.
Wait a minute, let me bring it back a little bit more. Watch this here.
I'm an ex-porn star. That's as hard as I can blow. Sorry. Sorry.
She's an ex-porn star that's as hard as she can blow. You gotta go watch this video. Hogan pulled up. They heard what happened with his son. He pulled up. And and she blew again, but that was the funniest part. Like, she's an ex-porn star. That's as hard as she can blow. What does you sucking dick gotta do with you actually blowing air out your lungs? That means you got weak lungs. Maybe do a lot more cardio and just stop yelling all the fucking time. You'll have stronger wind. Of course, though.
Plus sizes, they said big bag, bitch, get to the bag. They said big.
I gotta give a shout out to Alan Roberts. Samara decided to do a rhyme on TikTok about plus sizes, plus sizes. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Kids can rap better than that. Your big bad bitch, your ass smell like crack. Big bad bitch, get your ass in the back. I mean, it's easy to do a bar like that. It don't take a rocket scientist to go with an actual elementary beat. But the moral of this story is she roasted herself. Okay? She roasted herself. Literally and figuratively roasted herself. But then get mad when people talk about fat folks. She is mad right now because a lot of companies don't sell 4X shirts and clothes for females. Okay? Now, I want y'all to watch this clip off her TikTok. Alright? It is probably by far the most disgusting thing. It's like a walrus flopping on the ground out of water, trying to do a mating call, but at the same time trying not to pass out from the lack of oxygen from an overworked heart. But anyway, I want y'all to watch.
Plus sizes, they said big bag bitch get to the bag. They said big bag bitch you want a snack, well they
Oh my goddamn, man.
big bag bitch she got the steak.
Look at her fufu in the front. Alan Roberts called her front ass, okay? I would hate, this is gonna sound real gross, because I love getting my wife oral sex. Real men love the taste of some real good twat. Okay? I bet you that shit right there can cure COVID. Listen, understand what I just said. I guarantee you, you put your face down. Now, it covers her midsection. If you push that up, be ready. Whatever sickness you got going on inside you, it's coming up out you. Be ready. I'm just saying. I'm just being blunt. Hygiene is some serious shit.
So put big bad bitch clothes on the rack.
Put big bad bitch clothes on the rack. Well, you got money. You went to Harvard. Why don't you pay to have those companies make for it? They'll make them. You got to have them shipped in special sizes. You know, they'll make it. It's gonna cost extra for you to get your clothes. But if you put in a special request for, hey, I need a 4X, a special tailor, they'll make them for you. You know, people don't want to lose money. You know, you went to Harvard. You don't know supply and demand. Like, what company is gonna just make clothes that big of a size and then they sit on the shelves for all eternity? Nobody's buying them. That's wasted investment in that company. It's like when people become like 6Xs and 7Xs. They gotta get their shit tailor made. They like 1,000 pounds. They can't fit the average shirt. I mean, and that's just facts. That's facts. But you know, whatever.
Ooh, on the macaroni, move and shake it for me. Ooh, we shaking and quaking. The brains are phony.
Listen. Look at her friend's face. Listen. I want y'all to understand something. She got badass knee vargas right there. Her knees is kind of twitching in. She ain't got no leg muscle development at all. Listen to what I'm about to say. She walked just across the street and she probably walked more than maybe about 100 feet in the making of this video. You know, wide angle lens cameras, okay? She pretty much went across the street, go come down the sidewalk and stop. This video is like 30 seconds long. I bet you when the cameras went off, she was, ooh, girl, shit. Oh, goddamn, that turn. Ooh, shit, that walk. Oh, goddamn. I bet you. I'm willing to bet.
Ooh, the brands are phony. Ooh, they need a Tony. They need an Emmy, Oscar, Grammy, cause the shit baloney.
You sure talking about a lot of food, ain't you? Baloney, snacks. My God.
The way they be faking like they're making all the sizes. If you ain't got at least a 4X, you ain't trying.
Listen, you see that man right there that just walked past her? I don't know if that's a fairy or not, but no one is paying any attention. They like, what the fuck is going on here?
The 4X, you ain't trying. Ooh, so give it to us, baby.
Look, he looked back right there. Just see, he looked back. He looked back. Let me see. Look, he looked back at him like, what the fuck are they talking about? 4X? And I mean, the woman got like a Starbucks in her hand. Put some lip chaps on your lip and brush your brown teeth, please. They should be white. And your friend over here look like she missing two of her bottom fucking teeth. Look like she missing two of them. Stop eating all the carbohydrates and sweets. Okay? Like, for real.
Give us our guys. Give it to us when we step on a spot. Oh.
I bet that shit smell like death. Hey, what's up, Sunshine? You got about 15 minutes and I'm getting up. I know your Ravens are playing right now. And, of course, I got to go downstairs and start cooking. So, I got about 15 minutes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more things to react to that I'm bouncing up off of here. So, you're not late at all. You're actually getting right to the entertaining part. What's up, Gaming Geek?
Ooh, bye-bye.
Look. Look, her pants is dirty on this side. Bop. She got white shit on the left side of her pants. Pants too big, it's falling off her ass. I bet her ass smell like death. Death stinks. You ever been around a dead body? And listen, I told you, they walked across the street, got winded, and had to stop and pop their asses. No more than 100 fucking feet. Out of air. Listen right here. Listen, look how she was looking at her when she came across the goddamn fucking sidewalk. I want her friend, like, she gasping for air, like, goddamn, how far are we going? Once again, this video started really in the middle of the street. They had 12 seconds to get their walrus's ass across the street. What's up, Gaming Geek? They get across the street, all right, tied, out of fucking breath. Look at that. Oh my, look at that dip right there. Look, it look like she hating life. Look at her face, how it's cringe when she make that step. Just look. Just look at that. She's like, oh, my knees. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. And then she come on across. She couldn't go no more. She took about 5 more steps at best. Had to stop and try to bounce whatever ass she thinks she has. Look at this shit. You can't even touch your toes. You can't even touch your toes. Girl. Look.
When we step on a spot. Oh,
Look, she can't even touch her toes. She can't even bend down and touch her fucking toes. Oh, goddamn. Oh, fuck that, man. Goddamn. All right, listen. This was old. But I had to say something about this shit. So, like a cavalry infantryman, maybe a 11 Bravo infantry. I'm a 19 Delta, 19 kilo armor crewman. You get 19 Deltas or Cav Scouts, right? And then you got your infantrymen that's all 11 Bravo series, right? So we're all infantry, cavalry, whatever. But it looks to me like this veteran has some problems. Now listen, it still doesn't give you an excuse to go around and slap someone. And veterans, I want you guys to understand something. There are some civilians out there that just throw it as we are. And you never know who might be a veteran actually working at a job. And you go in there and you smack them across the face because you think that person might not be a veteran. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. If you're having trigger happy moments, you're angry, stay at home. Get some, breathe. Breathe, relax, aim, and squeeze. Brass, like we used to do in the military before we get ready to do target practice, right? Take your time. Thank you, Sunshine. Take your time. Take your time, all right? Just don't jump out there angry because you're having a bad day, all right? So I want y'all to watch this clip.
Now, you want to hold or do you want to hold the food? I want to hold the food. Plus, you guys are going to pay for my fucking microwave. It blew up.
He is pissed about food, microwave, woman's food. I don't know what the fuck happened, but he is livid. Okay. Now I ain't do what the Hodge twins do and just block it out. I want y'all to see this. And it's on TikTok, but I want y'all to see this.
Oh, you're smiling.
Oh, you're smiling, and I mean smack the shit out of him. Smack. Now, dude with the jail, excuse me, if I recall, I'm pretty sure the Hispanic guys could probably sue his ass for assault. But let's say that was a veteran behind the counter and he slapped that veteran. You're looking at a bona fide, at this time, death battle. A legitimate death match, like celebrity death match type shit. It would have been all out chaos in that bitch. So my advice to my veteran comrades out there, we gotta do better. You having a bad day? Stay at home. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? What's going on with you, bro? Man.
Are you the manager? Oh, so.
Now, he might have been a little bit inebriated too, but still, you don't go around hitting folks, all right? You don't do that. I'm begging my veteran buddies, sisters and brothers, don't do that.
I'm a manager.
If your life is not threatened, don't do that. Now, here's an interesting one. Here's a woman that was mad because she can't wipe her own ass, and apparently people that are losing weight in the fat acceptance movement are assholes.
Fat Girl Flow, because that is what set this whole thing off.
Fat Girl Flow.
The real tea is that nobody likes a pick-me. You don't need it. You don't need it in your life. The ableism, the fat phobia is tired, okay? There are so many ways to make jokes, to be funny, to do so many interesting things online, and being just a piece of shit.
Fat Girl Flo can't wipe her own ass. She's mad because the woman on my screen that's on Instagram, right, is celebrating her weight loss. All right. And once again, I gotta give a shout out to Alan Roberts. I seen this on his live stream a couple of weeks ago. And I think it was Sunshine that put it in my Discord. And so I know they wanted my opinion about it, so I'm giving my honest opinion about it. She's pissed because, like I say, fat people are starting to lose weight. They understand that, I want to live, I don't want to die. So they're starting to lose weight. And that is a good thing. I got about 13 more minutes I want to give you a heads up. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. But Flat Girl Flo doesn't like the fact that she can't lose weight. She can't wipe her own ass, and she's not getting laid. And those are facts. I think it's very sexy when a woman takes charge of her life and decide that, hey, I'm going to lose some fucking weight and do something about it. I think being healthy is very sexy. Having self-esteem about yourself is sexy. It's one of the reasons why I'm very attracted to my fucking wife. Hard-working woman. Some of you young punks out there don't know what it means to have an actual good wife, right? A woman that can deal with me 17 years next month as a husband, Lord, I'm a handful, all right? I'm an easy guy to get along with, but I'm a handful because I'm always busy. I'm always gone. I'm a handful. Oh, Roachy? Okay. Shout out to Roachy. Shout out to Roach. So, when you have me, I'm a fitness nut. And it took a while for my family in this house to kind of get on board with me. Because we were all unhealthy. And I decided before my stepdad died, I finally got down and sick when I was in Texas. And I was having heart issues and stuff from smoking and shit. I wanted to get in shape. And I wanted to get into fitness. Became a personal trainer. And I've been on that gravy train ever since. We used to eat out every day. We used to do a lot of stupid shit. A lot. Some of you guys see my thumbnail, how I look years ago when I first started lifting weights until now. It's hard work. It's very hard work. Okay, so my wife doing it now. She's losing weight. She's about 15 to 20 pounds over her weight. So she started, and like she's obese, but she got a little weight on her frame. She wants to lose it. She come home from work and she gets busy. I help her. She gets busy. So I find that very attractive. She taking control of her health. It's like, hey, I'm going to put my carbs down and get on board with you, And my kids, they see it. My daughter especially, Daddy, I want to be healthy and strong like you. Women and men alike, you all should have that mentality. It comes a time when if you're laying down in the bed and you get on top of your woman or your woman get on top of you and she and he or she is breathing hard when y'all start to fuck, there's a problem there. When you go to the bathroom and have to take a piss or a shit, and by the time you get to a toilet, you're out of breath, there's a problem. You need to fix yourself. You fix yourself fast. And once again, Fat Girl Flo can't wipe her own ass. Samara can't neither. We all know Emily Reed can. You go check out Mr. Snowflake's Shaped by the Algorithm, the last special on Emily Reed, because we all know Emily Reed at this point is a joke.
Isn't it? It's 2024. Ableism isn't cute.
What the fuck is ableism? What's all these new fucking words? Ableism. No, see, you should be able to get up and wipe your own ass. People should be able to say what's on their fucking mind. People should be able to do what the fuck they want to do. If you want to be big, fat, obese, that's you. But don't complain when you can't get the clothes sizes that you want. Don't complain when you can't go to the store and buy the shit that you want to wear or to put on because you can't fit no more. Don't complain where you don't have enough money to buy all the food you need to support your unhealthy eating habits. You know, see, you are able to talk that shit then. So this new word ableism, that's just a word for the woke, the sissies, the punks, the bitches. If you ain't able to wipe your own ass, then shut the fuck up.
Punching down isn't cute.
You're punching down. Ableism.
You should.
Your face is very red. Your eyes look a little bit dilated. And you sound like you're out of breath. I'm not going to speculate what you might be dealing with, but you might want to go get your blood work done.
You shouldn't be ashamed for losing weight. Of course you shouldn't be ashamed for losing weight. You can do whatever the you want with your body. You should be ashamed.
You should go get blood work done immediately.
Ashamed because you're an ableist.
You got some hormonal problems too, but you might want to go get some blood work done. You're holding a lot of fluid in your face and around your neck. You might want to get some blood work done, and your lymphatic system is kind of fucking giving out some red flags there.
Don't be ableist. Don't be ableist.
Don't be a crybaby. All right, this one here. Oh my Jesus! Prepare yourselves, guys. I had to do it before and after. I'm down to my last three now. I'm getting off here. I had to do it before and after, okay? This is Anna O'Brien from Glitters and Lasers, all right? Prepare yourself, because this is 11 months ago. And then the next clip that came out from Instagram was like a few weeks ago. Prepare yourself. Now, at one point, she lost weight. But she has since gained about 40 to 50 pounds back, and the next clip is gonna verify that. All right, prepare yourselves. I can't stress that enough, but prepare yourselves. Oh my God, the brave man that'll fuck that. Hats off to you. That's a lot of woman, man. That's a lot of woman. Ooh, good luck with that.
Like, seriously?
Now listen. She could be in so much better shape if she took her training seriously. I mean, look at her. You can't even see her fucking knees. You can't even see her fucking knees. Plus sizes. Plus sizes. Now see, Anna O'Brien got some money, so you know, Little Lasers got a lot of money. You got more than Samara got. That's fucking obvious. But yeah.
Jiggly wiggly, because I'm
look at the fat. Look at all of that fucking subcutaneous fat in the adipose tissue. Look at that invisible fat. That is fat subcutaneous. That's right under the skin. Look at that shit. You can squeeze some that she won't even feel it. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Deputy. Sorry, this just made my entire day, and all I'm making is noises now because I don't have the words.
She's breathing hard. I don't have the words. Yeah, they're melting. I don't have the words. Drink water. Sit down. Get some help. Her mom and sister died from obesity, by the way. She's tired. Now, here's Glitters and Lasers currently. For someone that tried to push this narrative that she is going to help people lose weight, here's how she looks now. Yes. In the tango. Well, now the Tonga guy's the one that's doing the fucking filming, YouTuber that they met. She's in Puerto Rico. That is glitters and lasers right now. Look at that. Look at her hands. T-Rex arms. She can't reach all the way back there and get in her ass. She literally can probably get her hand about right here. She can't even reach down where her asshole's at. I bet it smelled like fucking septic sewer and dead fucking pigs. Look, just look. And you think that's sexy? She done gained 40 pounds and it's obvious because that one before was 11 months ago. She had dropped a lot of weight and she done put it back on exponentially. Okay? Look at this. Pay attention to this shit. She's gonna jump in there, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know. Did you see? Did you guys see that? I got about 5 more minutes, guys. Did you guys see this shit? Pay attention to this shit. Look at her hunchback. Look at that. That is not healthy at all. It's not. But you know what? Anna O'Brien's been on an angry tirade as of late. And you know, it's one of those things where I guess she realized that she was punching above her weight belt. Or punching outside her weight class, trying to yeah, that's right, trying to create a tsunami. Trying to do what we do. You know, actual people that's involved in fitness. And that's just facts. Because you guys seen my last video about health and about how to use the proper machines. My thumbnail says it all. I used to be about 230 pounds, fat fuck, alcohol, this post-military. And look how I look now. The picture that was on the side was when they were taken towards the end of last year. All right? That's when I was like carb depleted. Now, if I would take a picture now, and I think I have one, you could tell that I'm filled out, right, on carbs. Not creatine, but carbs. Okay? I don't look that dried out. But the point is, I done lost about 70 pounds since then. Hard fucking work. All right? And I'm 37. That picture when I first started lifting weights was in 2018. I was 32. Now, the final reaction touched my heart. And, you know, it's always good to see the elderly having fun. This woman's name is Williams. She had hip replacement surgery, hip replacement. And needless to say, she had to celebrate. And it touched my heart, and I want to end this live stream on a positive note. So y'all check this out. To quote Bernie Mac, who you with? Who you with, goddamn? Who you with? She has everything to celebrate. She can still move. She's having fun. She's old. She's elderly. But guess what? I ain't got nothing but love when I see something like this here. That little John, the East Side Boys, by the way, who you with. But we all know where that term came from. Bernie Mac. Who you with, goddamn? Is living life. That is living life. I want to be able to do, maybe we're not the walker, but I want to be at her age, able to move like that and having fun. We all should strive for that. We all should strive for that. See, already, this video is longer than the fucking Samara video. It was like fucking 30 seconds. This is like a whole minute. And the old lady got more win than Samara. I want y'all to put that in perspective. She has more win Then Samara. This is a 1 minute long video on TikTok. Samara's like 30 seconds. She had to stop and start twerking her ass after she walked across the street from the fall over and die from exhaustion. This woman is an old lady holding on to a walker but still moving. Put that in perspective. Let's go. That's what we like to see. That. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. We talked about Vince McMahon. We talked about Greg Doucette. And once again, once I get this uploaded, I gotta go and do it once it uploads on YouTube and they do their little thing. I'm going to add John Bravo video, especially you guys go check that out by Greg Doucette. It's a lot of laughs in there. But listen, at the end of the day, everybody from the fat sepsis movement all the way down to the Greg Doucettes of the world, you gotta get your shit together. Greg trying to calm people. The fat sepsis think that it's okay to be fat, and then you're at the hospital, taking up a hospital bed for someone that actually needs it because you decide to sit there and eat Oreo cookies all fucking day and then go into a diabetic coma. You know, I'm just calling the way that I see it. But you all should look at the old lady at the end of my live stream, Miss Williams. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Strive to be something like that. Able to see grandkids and to walk around and dance. I don't give a fuck. Hip replace surgery or not. I don't give a fuck. She's still able to move around, have fun, and love herself. That is self-love. It's like the veteran I had on my channel, the video that I put on my channel last year from out in Phoenix for his 90th birthday or 99th birthday. He held like 99 or 100 pounds in his hand and walked around the gym. It's on my channel. You should strive to want to do shit like that. You should strive to want to be healthy. All right? To all the men out there, my advice, keep your dick in your pants unless you know that's who you want to be with, because there are a lot of guys, because of Me Too, being fucked over. That's why a lot of guys are fucking trannies. I'm just being blunt. I'm just being honest. That's just the truth. All right? But know your self-worth, women and men. That's what I'm going to say about that. Finally, a heads up. I'm going to be extremely busy the next 2 weeks. This week, I got a good friend coming to visit, so I'm going to be busy with that. Next week is my anniversary, so you guys won't see me at all next week. I'm going to maybe post between now and after next week, maybe 2 videos max. I have a lot to do. Some of you know in my Discord yesterday, I had another death in my family. That's 3 in over 10 days. So it's a lot going on, but you know, I'm going to be all right on the death side. Y'all just keep my family in y'all prayers. But on the content side, it's going to be a little sparse because I'm going to be busy. My anniversary, I ain't trying to be on the internet at all. All right? All right? I'm trying to be, you know where I'm trying to be at, on Nirvana. Right? I'm trying to plow. All right? I'm trying to put 17 years of hard wood in my lady. All right, so y'all ain't gonna see me at all on my anniversary or that week leading up to my anniversary. Gonna be some traveling going on, stuff like that. So the next live stream will be the week. The Super Bowl is my anniversary week, so that's next weekend. Not this weekend. The Pro Bowl this upcoming weekend. I know it's Sunday. The Pro Bowl's this weekend. Next weekend is my anniversary. The Super Bowl's on the 11th. My anniversary is on the 10th. That's Saturday. So the week of the 11th is when I'll be going back live. So what would that be on a Friday? That would be if I do basic math, the 16th. So the 16th or the 17th, I'll be back on with a live stream. So that's about a little bit over 2 weeks from now. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. I got to go. I know the first quarter of them pretty much went past. I got to see what's going on with Kansas City and the Ravens. I got to get my pit lit. I'm going to have some barbecue, some hamburger patties, some chicken, and some veggies and shit like that. Spend the evening with my wife and kids watching football games and drink me one more Guinness. And until the next live stream in a couple weeks, you guys stay safe.